people sharing a house kind of thing. This happens at work. You go into especially very bureaucratic organizations, and you'll see people walking around like zombies sometimes. There's a light on the porch, but nobody home. It's like, hello, hello. These people have, in a sense, retired. You know, it's a great thing. There was a saying about people retiring to the living room. Let's retire to the living room, you know, in the way people would talk in the old days. A lot of people have retired to their cubicle. They've literally drawn into themselves and just gone somewhere in the organization and literally have resigned. They have become resigned to the way things are. They have become so hopeless about making any kind of a positive difference that they have just given up. And they've said, staying here in this mess is better than leaving. Better the demon that I know. So I'll stay. I'll stay in this destructive marriage. I'll stay in this organization that's not working. I'll stay in this situation, this conflict between these two departments, or between these two organizations. It's better just to be here and just hunker down, get in my air raid shelter, and hope that I'll, you know, put in my 20 and I'm out. In the Navy, there was a thing about, you know, how short are you? Like how many more days do you have? And there were some of these guys who were lifers, who'd been in the Navy, you know, were going to make their career out of it. And they'd say, you know, how long you been in the Navy? And they'd say, 17 years, 4 months, 36 days, 18 hours. I mean, you know, the clock was ticking. And if anybody could count like that, you knew their heart wasn't in it. They were putting in their time. You know, there aren't many people like that in successful organizations, but there are people who do that, and they just give up, quit. That's called stalemate. Now, obviously, there's another alternative, thank goodness, or this thing wouldn't be worth much, which is called reconciliation under duress. Now, duress means under pressure. And usually it's an outside force comes along. The boss comes along and says, you two sort that out, or I'll come and sort it out for you. You know? Yes, sir. Or one of the parties in a relationship says, look, we're going to go get some help, or I'm taking the kids and going to Florida, or something like that. You know, there's some kind of outside pressure is brought to bear. And it's like, oh, I guess we're going to have to talk about this. I guess we're going to have to